Hey YouTube, it's echobear, and today I want to review an app for you guys. It's called Chrome Death. Now before I get into talking about the app and why I think it's fun, let's get through the serious stuff. So Chrome Death is originally made by Newmark Software. The original version was released March 6th, 2016. And it's kind of like an infinite runner timing based game. So that's about it, so let's get started. So there's really a bunch of things going on with this app. You're a car and you tap left and tap right to control and make your way through an apparently post-apocalyptic world, from what I gather. You have your really fancy sports car and you're drifting left, right, or just going forward to get through this apparent wasteland and survive? So this brings me to my first thing. Its plot is kind of non-existent. Like, as far as backgrounds go, usually that tells a story, and it makes you feel like something has happened, even if it's just a simple runner. So right off the bat, there's some flaws with the plot that the game presents you with. Normally, in games, if there's not a lot of spoken plot or directly told plot, the plot is told through backgrounds or the environment or the character itself. This one gets a little confusing in a couple ways because it starts off you're driving through a town that seems very desolate. There are no other cars. There are very few, there's no other people around. There's trash everywhere, there's broken things everywhere, there's barrels everywhere, like the blockade, some of them are on fire. So it makes you feel like something really bad has happened in this area, like apocalypse, giant monster, whatever, you name it, it might have happened. But that's kind of where the weird thing comes in. It's a type of infinite runner, but it gives you no threat to run from other than crashing, which, I mean, you could have made it a happy, active cityscape and it would have had the exact same feel. But the storytelling with the backgrounds and stuff really confuses that. Now, if it would have established something like you have a robot chasing you, have something equally as fast as you chasing you, then it would make more sense to me. But the way it's presented as is, I really don't get it, and I don't see why that's even there in the first place, where your car seems totally brand new and not like Mad Maxed out, like a regular apocalyptic situation would usually have stuff like this in. But anyway, that's a little pet peeve of mine. The rest of it is pretty much like your average everyday forever runner, Jesus, infinite runner. Pretty much your two controls are tap left, tap right, move left, move right, and that's it. And the difficult part is you don't have any room to mess up or it's game over. So pretty much just like a lot of other infinite runners. So there's really not a lot of new material being explored here, except that it's a shiny vroom vroom car. On the positive side, the controls are really tight, like hitting left, hitting right is all down to your reflexes. But when you do get it, the timing is really accurate and there's no delay. So that's a very nice thing that is in there. So for everything this app has, I'm not uber impressed. It looks decent, but there are just things that don't add up, so I'm gonna give it about a 5 out of 10. It's really not that fantastic of a game. There's really not much you haven't seen before out of it, but if you need a new interesting way to kill time, this is a fairly decent way to do so. So you guys have heard of my opinion, go out, download it, links in the description below, try it for yourself and make your own opinion. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, make sure to like and comment down below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! And hopefully by the next video I'll have everything back here cleaned up and it'll look nicer, I promise. Bye! Do 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 ba 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 ba.